Hey guys, it's me Ruby, welcome back to another video. So today I thought I would try something a little bit different because I have been seeing these all over YouTube and I usually watch them to help me fall asleep. But it is reading Reddit stories and sort of just like saying your opinion and stuff. So I thought that I would do that because I get like deeply invested in these stories and I thought it would be fun just to do a little sit down video where we read Reddit stories. So let's get into the Okay, the first one. Am I the asshole for insisting my husband tell a woman who's pursuing him for 12 years to fuck off instead of politely asking her to leave him alone? Okay. Me, female, 36, and my husband, male, 41. My husband and I have been married for 12 years, and this issue has followed us almost our entire marriage. So why did you marry him? To understand the situation, you need a little context. On our wedding day, he got extremely drunk, right? No. That night, I opened his laptop and saw Facebook Messenger was open. There was a message from a woman saying she was sorry and hoped he would be happy now that he was married. Divorce. You have to be married for like a year, right? Still, divorce. For context, nobody knew we were getting married. We were living in my country. What? Okay. We were living in my country and he woke up on a Wednesday and decided we would get married that Friday. Bloody hell. Red flag. It was completely spontaneous, even his own family didn't know. When I confronted him, his story kept changing. First he claimed he had no idea who she was. Then he admitted she was an ex from years earlier. Then he said she had cheated on him. Then he said she had given him chlamydia and that he hadn't seen her in 5 years. She isn't from my country or his. So first of all, his story's changing like a bloody storybook. Okay? Like, get your facts. If you're gonna lie, lie right. You know? Don't keep switching it up. Second of all, if she'd given him chlamydia, surely that should be something that the wife should know as soon as they get together, or as soon as intimacies start taking place. Right? So the fact that this has only come up now. Also, how long have they been together at this point? Because 5 years he hadn't seen her. I don't know, let's keep reading. I asked him to simply reply and make it crystal clear that he was happily married and that she needed to leave him alone. He refused because he didn't want to hurt her. Oh dear. If he cares more about her feelings than yours, get rid of him. So what I said. I asked him to block her, rightly so, and he refused again. No. Saying he had so little interest in her that he didn't even want her on his block list. If you have so little interest in her, then fucking just block her. Like, oh my days, get rid of this guy. What the hell? If he doesn't care about her, then he should have no trouble blocking her. You don't even see your block list unless you go onto it. Oh God, these men, man. Over the last 12 years, she has repeatedly popped back into our lives. Every time he has done basically nothing. So why are you still with him? You know? Huh. Yay! recently she added him on Facebook. Oh dear. Then she added me. Then she tried to follow me on Instagram and even sent me a message. My husband responded by deleting his Facebook account. That's a bit extreme, don't you think? just block her. Okay. After that, she added his sister on Facebook and casually asked if she remembered who she was. That was the final straw for me. I told my husband I wanted him to call her and tell her very directly to leave us alone. We argued because he didn't want to. I don't know why. What the hell? Eventually, he agreed to call her, but refused to tell her to fuck off. Here's another important piece of context. About 6 years into our marriage, he became a very strict Christian. It completely changed our family life. He threw away what he considered secular, I don't know what that means, movies and music. We couldn't even say, oh my god, because he believed it was taking God's name in vain. Well, I know a lot of people like do that or like believe that, and that's like completely fine. But the fact that he's like suddenly switched and like is inflicting his beliefs onto other people, like it's chill if he doesn't want to say it, then cool. But like he's putting that on everybody else. Our family has made a lot of sacrifices to accommodate his beliefs over the years. Now he says he would rather get divorced than use the F word toward this woman because it goes against his beliefs. Right, I know plenty of Christians that swear. Right, so he would rather get divorced. Right, that says all I need to know. For me, this isn't really about the swear word anymore. It's about the fact that for once I wanted him to make a sacrifice for me after everything our family has adjusted to for him. I wanted one clear, unmistakable message that this woman is not welcome in our lives. He thinks I'm being unreasonable and says a polite request to leave him alone should be enough. Am I the asshole for insisting to tell her to fuck off, or should I just let him handle it his way? Girl, you are not the asshole. Divorce, babes, divorce. Is all I have to say. First of all, he wouldn't like block her. He wouldn't stop talking to her. She clearly likes him because of the message that she sent on his wedding day. Anyway, let's read some comments. What is ESH? What's ESH on Reddit? Wait. I'm new to this. I literally don't ever got Reddit, usually. But I've watched these videos and I get addicted, so I thought it's time for me to do it myself. ESH. Everybody sucks here. Really? Really? Right. ESH. Everybody sucks here. That's quite interesting, actually. He's been having an affair this whole time. Yes, that's his problem. You're the asshole for being livid he won't say fuck off. He's the asshole for having and maintaining the affair your entire relationship. Well, I think at this point, for 12 years, I'd fucking insist that he tells her to fuck off. Because she's ruining their marriage. Well, he's also ruining the marriage, but you know what I mean. Like, what? The OP... OP... Oh, brilliant. Oh, dear. OP commented, maybe not an affair, but he likes the attention. I have to wonder why... Oh, this isn't OP. Damn it. Why is it in yellow? I don't know. Anyway. Maybe not an affair, but he likes the attention. I have to wonder why OP didn't just tell this woman how creepy and pathetic it was to be contacting a man who was married with children who had no interest in her when she added her on social media. And then other people have commented, because this woman is her husband's problem, why is OP responsible for dealing with it? I agree. Because she's not happy with the way her husband is choosing to deal with it. It's so weird that she's fixated on him using a specific phrase. I mean, there's another comment. I told my husband I wanted him to call her and tell her very directly to leave us alone. We argued because he didn't want to. Eventually he agreed to call her but refused to tell her to fuck off. Maybe if he hadn't resisted telling her to leave them alone, then it wouldn't have escalated. I agree. She's not just gone to him and said, tell her to fuck off straight away. You know, it's been happening over time. It happened on their bloody wedding day. Sorry, somebody says about like your very strict Christian husband hasn't read or processed the Ten Commandments. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not covet. Yeah, funny how it's against his beliefs to swear, but okay with divorce. Two just other religious hypocrite. Brilliant. Yeah, is there an update? Where would the update? Did somebody just say you're the asshole? Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, somebody said that you're the asshole yourself. Because you're the asshole to yourself. I really wanted to know what happened next. Okay, on to the next one. Am I the asshole for not attending my wife's baby shower? Oh, my ex-wife's baby shower. Sorry. I was about to throw hands there for a second. Okay. If it's your kid, then yeah. If it's not your kid, then no. Let's read. I need more info. Let me move this up, actually. There we go. Right. I, 36 male, have been separated from my wife, 30 female, for about 18 months. We share one child together, 8 female, and she was the step parent to my older daughter, 13 female. Okay. For story purposes, I'll refer to my ex-wife as Mindy. The separation was mostly mutual. She wanted a polyamorous relationship. We tried it and it failed. Ultimately, it led to our separation and pending divorce. Okay, that's pretty valid, I would say. Before we were separated, we had a mono/poly relationship. She was poly and I was mono. See, that never works. That doesn't work. You gotta be equals on your decision. You cannot be one and one be the other. Doesn't work. Dear oh dear. Mindy was seeing Chad. It's always Chad. And once, I know that's not a real name in this story, by the way. And once we were separated, he became her primary partner while she continued having other flings. Ironically, Chad and Mindy weren't actually poly together. They just cheated on each other constantly. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Their relationship is a walking red flag. Yeah, you don't say. Cheating, lying, financial issues, and just about every other unhealthy behaviour you can think of. I don't like Chad. Yeah, pretty fair, mate. My kids don't like Chad. Mindy's family doesn't like Chad either. Pretty fair. Oh dear. My 8-year-old splits her time between Mindy and me 50-50. My 13-year-old wants nothing to do with Mindy anymore and hasn't spoken to her since Mindy announced she was pregnant. That's fair, because, that's not her biological kid, so she has no, need to go and, split her time with her. And they were only together for 18 months. So, I would say that's fair. Over the last several months, I've started noticing behaviours from Mindy that I felt are narcissistic. She always seems to be the victim. Oh, God. Everything somehow happens to her, and if something doesn't benefit her, she wants nothing to do with it. Get out, get out. We were together for almost 13 years and we were genuinely best friends. Wait. Oh, they'd been separated for 18. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, so the the guy's OP's daughter was born just before these two got together. They're not a very nice person, then that's fine. You know, you have a choice. She's 13, you know. I would say she's old enough to make her decision, so yeah. um, since separating, we've tried to keep things as friendly as possible for our daughter. Fair. The downside is that she consistently tries to keep me involved in her life. Months ago, she talked about terminating the pregnancy. More recently, she's talked about placing the baby for adoption. She regularly asks if I'll help with childcare, support, and raising the baby. So I'm assuming this is his kid then. Her relationship with Chad is an exhausting roller coaster where she says she wants nothing to do with him, but she also doesn't want to be alone raising the baby. It's all incredibly chaotic, and honestly, I still have trouble wrapping my head around it. Now for the reason I'm posting. Mindy is having a baby shower in August. Our youngest is excited to become a big sister, while my teenager wants absolutely nothing to do with Mindy, Chad, or the baby. I don't blame her. Mindy also wants me at the baby shower, at the hospital when the baby is born, and to help after the baby arrives. Part of me wants to help because I want to be a positive role model for my daughters. I want them to see that even when a relationship ends badly, you can still choose kindness and maturity. But a much larger part of me feels like I'd be stepping back into a life I've spent the last 18 months trying to leave behind. Yeah, that's fair. I fear that's fair. Also, like, how does she know that this is his kid if she was sleeping with Chad? What? And other people? Like, has she done, ow, has she done, like, DNA test? Or are we just assuming at this point that it's his? Because she still wants him in her life. Who said that? Anyway, I'd have to use PTO, spend the day surrounded by people I either don't know or don't particularly like, and celebrate a relationship I don't support. I don't want to create unnecessary drama, and I would tell Mindy well before the shower that I won't be attending, so she isn't blindsided. Okay, that's good, that's fair. I just don't think going going would be good for my mental health. Yeah, and that's completely fair. Like, put yourself first, you know? Yeah. I fully intend to continue co parenting our daughter and supporting her excitement about becoming a big sister, but I don't feel like attending my ex wife's baby shower or becoming part of her support system is my responsibility anymore. Am I the asshole for deciding not to go? Well, no, I would say no, but let's read some comments. Because I'm confused on whether this kid is his or not. This can't be real. Why would this woman be owed a minute of your time? She owed his time. Oh, she's owed his time when it comes to the children, but that's it. Full stop. If OP wants to be a good role model to his daughters, he needs to start modeling healthy boundaries. Those girls are going to need it with a mother like theirs. Yeah, exactly. Seems like the teenager is the only one with a clue. Yeah. He only has one child with her. Yep, she wants to suck OP into parenting and financially supporting this child. She's hoping he'll develop a bond with the baby, and when Daddy bails, OP will step up. This comment is 100. Yeah, literally. She doesn't want him, just what he can do for her. Put her on the curb. Yeah, exactly. So I'm assuming this kid definitely isn't his then. So what like reason do you have for going? You literally don't. Let's look. There's an update, which is exciting. It's only short, but still, we get all given. Update / more backstory. First, holy cow, I was not expecting this kind of response, and I'm truly grateful for all of them. I am located in the US, and divorce is being worked on. Since her pregnancy announcement, things have been paused because we will need to do a petition to de-establish paternity with a DNA test once the child is born. Yeah, okay, they've not done the DNA test then. Unfortunately, this is not my first divorce where this has happened. Oh, dear. Oh, okay, that's the 13-year-old daughter then. Also, I know I'm not the father. Cool. Cool. So what's the need? Oh, okay, I guess just like legally. I was snipped back in 2022 and we were not intimate with each other during her conception timeframe. Cool. So, hey, okay. I will not be attending the shower. I know that conversation is going to cause a war. We'll keep everyone interested, updated. Yeah, no, I don't think you're the asshole, bro. Get away from that woman as best you can. That is actually insane. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this kind of content. If you do, like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments, and if you want to see another video like this. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys. Oh, the camera is so hot. I need to turn the fan back on. I've turned it off this whole time. I'm sweating so bad. Oh my god, that's better. Oh my god. Oh my god, this poor camera is gonna die. Okay.